I got this older truck, don't have navigation built in or anything. So I got this smart screen for my vehicle and I'm gonna unbox it and check it out. So let's get it open. The first thing that I have is the screen itself. And there's some extra adhesive and looks like a little removal tool to, I guess, run your wires or whatnot, and an aux cord. Oh look, there's a little screwdriver in it already. Nice. The power cable, we'll need that. There's the power cable. This is a rear view camera. This thing does have a front and rear view camera on it. So you plug this in and you run it to the back of your vehicle, and that way you have your rear view camera. I don't know that I'm gonna install that because this vehicle does have a rear view camera, it just doesn't record. There is a plate for this. So it's a suction cup. So you have a couple of different ways that you can install this. One's using the suction cup on either the dash or the windshield. That's the way I'm gonna do it, is on my dash. And then you also have an adhesive plate that goes on the bottom. You could do that, but there's not really a good place on my dash for this plate. So I'm gonna go with the suction cup option. Let me get that on real quick and get this thing installed, and we're gonna take a look at it and see what all it can do. You can see I have my Android Auto up and I have my camera. If I want to, I can come back in here and I can go and let's go here, let's hit exit. So now come over to here and I can find split screen mode, and I actually turn that off to where it's full screen, and now I can come back, go back to my Android Auto as that connects and turns back on. I've got my music player here and I have my navigation turned on as well. If I want to go to full screen on, oh, let me go here, and I can go to full screen on my navigation, which is pretty cool. I like it. The navigation's working well on here. It's working just as well as the Android Auto screen that I have that came from the factory in my other vehicle. So as you can see, it's navigating me. Now I'm not going to follow all the navigation because I'm not going where I'm navigating, but you got that. I've got my music player, so I can. That's why when mountains move, I say. So I can listen to some music while I'm driving, which is nice because my radio went out. But yeah, this thing's operating very smoothly. Of course, I can come back over here and I can exit. And then I can go to my DVR, which I'll have to install it a different way, obviously, if I'm going to use it for the front view camera, and if I'm going to install the back view camera. I actually like this. I think I'm going to come up with a different way to get it installed so that it can stay where it needs to. And this is just temporary. You can click back on home, go back to Android Auto, and back home I go. That's nice. Got a screen in my car now. I like it. If you're like me and you have an older vehicle that doesn't have a screen for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, or just a screen period installed in the vehicle already, this is a great option. I really like this screen. It's a very nice looking screen. It's got a very nice crisp display on it. The touch screen on it is very responsive, and like I said, it operates just as well as the factory one that's in my other vehicle, and I had no issues with this. It was easy to install. So if you're looking for a screen for a vehicle that doesn't have one, this is a great option.